So I wanted to pop on and talk a little bit about flush mount lighting. And just to give you an overview as to what flush mount lighting is, it's a ceiling light that is pretty flush to your ceiling. So it's self-explanatory, but if you're not in the day-to-day of selecting lighting, you may not know. So I wanted to briefly discuss this topic because there are so many times we come into a home that we're going to be renovating, so we'll fix the problem. But there is a glaringly, pun intended, obvious fixture that needs to be replaced immediately. Before we jump into that, I wanted to talk a little bit about Loudan Studio. So about us, we are based in Bemidji, Minnesota, and we love to take on home renovations and new builds. We're all about making spaces not only look good, but creating an experience in them and making them functional and giving it a design that's going to last for the long haul, while also making sure it's uniquely yours. So these lights, oh my goodness, we run into them all the time, and I'm sure it's because it's very affordable in the box stores to just put them up. And please don't. Please, we ask you. Pick anything else. There are so many fun options for flush mount lights, and if you don't want to get decorative with it, you can also select a disc light or a whack light. They're going to be just as cost effective. It's just not as hideous as these are. A lot of people call them a boob light, and you know why. So we wanted to highlight a few of our favorite flush mount light options, and there's so many different price ranges for this. I mean, you can get them more in the 50s range. We had just selected a few of our favorites. Some are more affordable, some are more high end, but you can obviously tell why the higher end ones come with a higher price point. I mean, just look at some of the detail on here. So the first one we have on here is one of our cost-effective options. They had a whole bunch of different metal color options. We really loved this brushed brass look, very tight to the ceiling, but we'll give it more of an industrial feel. The second lighting option also tending more to like the industrial, but like a hint of nautical in there as well, and still a reasonable $150. This next option is from Curry & Co., and they have the most amazing, beautiful light fixtures, wonderful quality, but it does come with a higher price tag. Very vintage vibe going on with this one. The next one we have on the page is a linen, and we just love how it added texture to the space. I know you're not seeing the overall space, it's right next to the ceiling, but adding texture into a design is monumental to just creating this warm, cozy, wonderful feeling. So this next one reminds me of pottery or a vase, and it's just so fun. And if you're a craftsy person and want to add just a moment in a space, this would be one of my selections. I absolutely love it. This next one is very cost effective, $85. Once again, it came in a bunch of different metal options. We really like the brass. There's a black and a nickel, but it just adds just a little bit of a moment to that space if you're not doing like a recessed can or something. Adding a fun metal on there can just dress up the space enough. So this next one adds a glass opportunity. So you can also add texture with glass, which is fun. You can get seated glasses. We selected a clear glass in this one, and there are so many fun bulbs you can get to enhance the space, but it gives it more of a traditional feel as well in a home. The last one we have on the page is perfect, in my opinion, for a little girl's room. It's got that fun little flower shape to it. You've got some different fabric options. This one we had selected the white, and it just adds a fun moment. So if you want any additional design advice, we have design coaching sessions, we have design day sessions, and full service design. So give us a call, send us an email, or check out our website and take a look at our portfolio. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will be posting more soon.